We're explaining the ORA-00911 Invalid Character Error in Oracle databases. This error typically pops up when you're trying to execute a SQL statement, and Oracle finds a character it doesn't recognize within your code. Let's look at the common causes and how to fix them. 1. Hidden characters. The most frequent culprit is an invisible character, a stray space, a non-breaking space, or a character from a different character set. These often sneak in when copying and pasting SQL code from a document or another application. Carefully examine your SQL statement, paying close attention to the beginning and end of each line, as well as around keywords and punctuation. Try retyping the entire statement rather than copying and pasting. 2. Incorrect character set. Sometimes the character set of your SQL client doesn't match the database's character set. This incompatibility can lead to certain characters being misinterpreted as invalid. Verify that both your client and database are using compatible character sets, e.g. UTF-8. 3. Typographical errors. A simple typo, such as using a wrong symbol, like a straight quote instead of a curly quote, can trigger this error. Double-check for any typos, paying attention to the correct use of single and double quotes, parentheses, commas, and other punctuation. 4. Special characters and identifiers. Avoid using special characters like spaces, hyphens, or underscores, unless properly escaped, in your table or column names. Oracle has specific rules for naming conventions, and deviations from these can cause issues. Use only alphanumeric characters and underscores, and start with an alphabetic character. 5. Incorrect encoding. Ensure that your SQL client and the file from which you're reading your SQL are using the same encoding. If you're importing data or executing SQL from an external file, mismatches in encoding are a common source of this error. 6. Debugging techniques. If you can't spot the error visually, try breaking down your SQL statement into smaller parts. Execute each segment individually to isolate the portion of code that's causing the problem. Using SQL Developer or another IDE with syntax highlighting can also assist in identifying potential issues. 7. Check your data. Sometimes the invalid character might not be in your SQL code itself, but within the data you're trying to insert or update. Inspect your data for any unexpected characters, and cleanse your data before trying to insert or update it. Carefully review your data for any unwanted special characters or characters outside of your specified character set. By systematically checking these points, you should be able to identify and resolve the ORA-00911 error and get your SQL statements running smoothly. Remember to always double-check your work.